Welcome to Pardon That Vine. My name is Chris Riccobono, and this is the world's most unbiased wine review forum. And tonight we are tasting another amarone, and I apologize to all those people out there who are not fans of amarone. I know this is my third or fourth one that I've done on the show, but as I've talked about, it's one of my favorite wines in the world, and it's my mission to get to make more people aware of the wine. It's amazing. Out of all the wines out there, even when I talk to people who have wine collections, or I've talked to people who wine makers from different countries, or people who run the vineyard who've never heard of amarone, which is just amazing to me. So hopefully all the people out there who don't like amarones, maybe they had one that they didn't like it, or just don't like it or have never tried them. My goal is to get people to go out and buy at least one bottle because it's an amazing wine. But the thing about amarones is you need to prepare yourself. You can't just go to a party, have a glass of wine, taste it, put it down, and not know it's an amarone, because it does surprise you. It does not taste like a wine like you would expect a wine to be, and that is because, like we talked about, what you do is you dry the grapes out. And in the case of the wine tonight, the grapes were dried out for 5 months, and that increases the sugar content, shrivels the grapes up, and the profile that you get is much different than a normal wine. More sweet. But not like a dessert wine. It still has that complexity of a regular wine. Anyway, let's give this one a try. I'm very excited. This is it's from the Veneto region up in northern Italy. I'm sure many of you have been to Venice. It is Corvina, Rondinella, and Molinara. And let's see here. Usually I know this, but tonight I don't. 15% alcohol. It's typically the alcohol is up because it's a very fruit-forward wine. It's a very big wine. 5 months, hand and dried. Selected by hand and dried for 5 months prior to gentle pressing. So let's give it a try. I'm probably boring you, getting way too much into this because I love amarones that much. This is the Tommasi. 2004, 91 points, Robert Parker, $50. Another problem with amarones is they're so expensive, and they usually need 4 or 5 years before they're worth drinking, and they can last for a good amount of time depending on the producer. Really dark. Look how dark that is. You can't even see through it. It's like a dark purple. Let's give it a try. That's really dark color. Wow, it smells like perfume. I don't know which perfume, but it has that, kind of like that floral, perfumey nose. Actually getting those frozen strawberries that come in the bag, syrupy strawberries, but it's very florally, perfumey. Beautiful nose, very fragrant, really coming at me, which is nice. First of all, I apologize for the noise in the background. That is a really nice wine, and for 2004, get a lot more cherries than I usually get. That raisiny, kind of dried up fruit, dark fruit, but the tannins are perfect. It almost seems to be drinking almost optimally right now, which I'm surprised about. Let me give it. For what it's worth, I did get a little leathery, kind of like a leather jacket type feel on the mouth, but nice fruits, and there are actually a lot of tannins. The first time around, I don't know, I had a different feeling the second time I tasted it, which is another hint. It takes a while. Don't just taste the wine and make a decision. Taste it, taste it, taste it. I know sometimes it's boring. I'm drinking the wine on the show. I'm sitting here looking down. If the camera wasn't in front of me and I knew people were watching, I'd probably do it for another 5 minutes. Actually, a lot of times I'll be at a party or I'll be at a wine tasting with if we're just serving really nice wines, and I actually leave the room and go to a room by myself so I can really try to get a feel of what the wine's doing. It's probably a little bit overboard. I don't think you need to do that. But if you want to, try it. Anyway, back to the wine. It has a lot of tannins left. A lot of tannins. It's probably go for another 5-10 years easy. But nice dark fruits. You can tell that they've been dried out. You can tell that the sugar content's up. And it just beautiful. From the mid palate into the finish is a perfect transition. Parker gave this a 91. I don't know if I've scored higher than Parker since I've started this show, but I'm giving it a 91 plus. I don't want to go crazy, but I think this wine's going to continue to improve, and I think this is a great Amarone for people to try out there, because the Allegrinis of the world, they're all $70 and up, and Ambrosian, and this wine is $50 at most retail stores. If you see it for $60, I'd hold off and find it for $50. And, you know, maybe buy 2 bottles, drink one now, drink one in 5 years. I know it's still expensive. I'm not going to say it's not expensive, but I want everyone to try an Amarone. Save it for a special occasion, open it up, decant it for 2 hours, and really think about what you're tasting in an Amarone. Anyway, with that, I've gone on way too long here. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.